Well, hello, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of the From Chaos to Peace podcast, where I talk about how clutter is so much more than you think, and we put a spiritual twist on clearing that clutter to get organized. Thank you so much for allowing me back into your ears. Well, hello, my friend. I'm your host, Conny Graf. Welcome back to another short, easy listening summer 2025 episode. My goal is that these mini episodes are here to help you pause, reflect, and that you can take away one small mindset shift that brings you from chaos to more peace. Plus, I give you a recommendation for a past podcast episode for further listening. So today I want to remind you of something that I say a lot. Clearing the chaos in your life and business is self-care and self-love. Yes, and I know it might sound a little bit of a stretch at first, so let me explain and remind you. Even as a kid, as a little girl, I noticed something powerful, that my environment had a huge impact on how I felt and how I showed up in the world. My room was tiny, barely enough space for a bed, a desk, and a closet, but I kept rearranging and reorganizing it, trying to make it feel better, making it more me. I was creating a space that supported me. And even though nobody talked about decluttering back then, I was already doing it. Not because I had to, because I felt the shift inside of myself. I could focus better, breathe easier, and feel more like myself. And in hindsight, I see I was creating a supportive order, not rigid, not perfect, just a space that supported who I was. And we all have a relationship with chaos and order, and even back then, I already felt that connection. And it's not just black and white either. As I talked about it last week, there are actually 4 sides to this: creative chaos, destructive chaos, supportive order, and restrictive order. Now, let's fast forward to my adult life, and through all my years in finance, I kept saying, things are hard enough, we don't need chaos to make it even harder. Of course, in life and business, things get messy. That's normal. But when the clutter piles up, when it starts to make us feel heavy, overwhelmed, or stuck, that's destructive and sabotaging chaos. Then often, when we try to fix it, we might swing too far to the other way. Rigid system, strict routines, or unrealistic expectations. That's what sabotaging and restrictive order looks like. And it doesn't feel any better, and it will not last either. So the key is balance and self-awareness. And that's why I say clearing clutter, clearing the chaos is self-love. Because it's not about being perfect. It's not about being rigid. It's about paying attention to what feels good and what doesn't. It's about choosing peace over pressure. It's about choosing supportive over sabotaging. Choosing constructive over restrictive or destructive. Your home and office aren't just physical spaces. They're extensions of you and your energy. And this energy flows both ways. The mess, the piles, the unfinished tasks, they all carry weight. They clutter up your thoughts and your emotions. They sit heavy on your shoulders. When your space feels chaotic, you can feel heavy, scattered, overwhelmed, or even a little hopeless. But when you put yourself first, when you take a few minutes to clear some of that chaos, even just a little bit, you shift. Your energy shifts. Your energy lightens. You're more focused, more clear, and more you. Winston Churchill once said, "We shape our buildings. Thereafter, they shape us." And it's the same with our spaces. They reflect how we feel and influence how we live. It's self-love in practice in everyday life if we can create a supportive environment for ourselves. So how can you love yourself today? Through simple supportive actions. Try these, or at least one of it. Clear your desk at the end of your workday. It takes only a few minutes. Tidy your kitchen before bed so you wake up to a calm, not chaotic space. It takes only a few minutes. Clear out and organize your closet to make get dressed in the morning easier. It only takes a few minutes. Set up systems for your papers and digital files, and yes, for your finances too. It only takes a few minutes. It doesn't have to be huge. Little actions do add up, and they matter. They are not chores. They are acts of self-respect, acts of self-love, acts of awareness. When you say no to chaos and yes to more peace, you're telling yourself, I matter. My energy matters. My dreams matter. You're creating a life that supports you and not drains you as much as it's possible. So take a breath, look around and ask yourself, what's one little thing I can clear or shift right now as a simple act of love towards myself? If you want to dive deeper into why I say clearing chaos and getting organized is self-love, listen to episode 209. And if you'd like help with awareness and self-love, with bringing more order and peace to your physical, digital, and or financial life, I'd love to support you. Book a free 30-minute call and bring your chaos to me. I help you identify one clear, doable action step to move you from chaos to peace, starting right now. Whether that's clearing your path to peace of mind, peace of space, or peace of profit. And we can also chat about whether working together in the long run feels like a good fit. Okay, my friend, that's it for today. Thanks for listening all the way to the end. Have a beautiful week. Talk to you next time. Take good care and spread more peace.